I have completed my vocational school training last month, which is October. So I started the school 16th of September 2024 and I completed last month, October. So the reason why it was up to last month was the internship. I had to go for 3 months internship, which is about 500 hours of internship. So, and I'm happy that it ended very well, though it wasn't easy. So I'm here to give you guys a breakdown of the whole journey, how I scaled through and everything. So, first of all, when I came to Portugal, I believe I've said this so many times. I enrolled to the school, I went there, I gave them my documents, and they told me for me to finalize my enrollment in the school physically, I need to get some documentations here in Portugal, which I started, you know, looking for those documents. But in the school, there is a set of rules that you need to follow as a student, whether you are international or whether you are national. There's a set of rules you need to follow. And some of these rules is you the each of the programs they call it modules. You're not expected to be absent for a particular period in each module. And me as an international, somebody who just came to the country, I was trying to take care of my documentations, trying to find my feet, look for a job, and have good connections here that will keep me going. So along the line, I was missing schools, I was missing classes, and it got so bad that our OET, that is the professor in charge of our particular class, so she called me into her office. She was like, "Omasi, what is going on? What's your challenges?" Because when we came to school, like for 2 months, I was consistent back and forth. I was in school. I was not missing schools, but all of a sudden, she noticed I wasn't coming to school. So she asked me, "What was your challenges? What's going on?" Then I told her, because one thing I love about our professors in school, they are very friendly. They are very good. They are people that you come to them, you explain, you tell them your worries. They will give you some hints, connect you, tell you, okay, go here, do this, what you want, you will get it. So I opened up to her. I told her, "Ma, I'm having accommodation issues. I don't have money to pay my rent anymore. I've paid my rent up to this point. I don't have money anymore to pay for the upcoming month." She looked at me. She has this, the look on her face was so bad. She told me, she held me. She said, "Omasi, if I have a place to give you, I will do it right now." That's her words. Exactly what she told me. She said, as if she had a place to give me to stay, she would do it. But at this point, this is the only thing that she cannot help me with. She doesn't have any place to give me. And at that point, the school doesn't have accommodations reserved for students at that particular point. But she said, you know, I can look for maybe social houses, go and ask around. Because at some point, like social services, they were coming to the school helping refugees and migrants. They will come to the school and tell us that anybody who needs accommodations, who need help with documentations, just come to their office and everything. She told me, go to their office and ask them and see if they can help and everything, which I tried. I went to the migrant and refugees office. I went there. I registered. I said, "Hey, I need help with job too, because if I have a job, I will pay my rent, which is fine. Then two, I don't have money to pay the rent." I said, "Okay, I need a job and accommodation." Then they helped me to make a CV, the European CV. They translated the CV in Portuguese so that it's easy for me to get a job. Then they also put my name on the list of people who are waiting for housing. So while all this was going on, and the professor, she's very nice. She called me one day, during the weekend. She said, "Hey, Omasi, meet me in this particular location. I have something for you." She went to the supermarket. She went to the mall, bought lots of foodstuffs for me. Very kind of her. She gave me, like, I was so shocked. She said, this is what I have to give you, but I don't have a house to give you where to stay. I said, no problem, ma. You know? So because of the absences, now the other thing is I was looking for jobs. I was seeing other jobs, but the language issues, that's a big thing. I must tell you at that particular point. And me as somebody who is a web designer, jobs were not coming. Though I freelance, so jobs were not coming that often. So the jobs that will come, I will convert the money to euro, pay my rent, and by the end of the month, I'll be left with nothing. It was it was not easy, guys. I must tell you guys, it was not easy. But along the line, I was going out, meeting people. I was not coming to school often. I failed. I failed some courses. I failed, but not because I didn't write the exams or the presentations, but I failed because one, I was missing school. So I failed about three courses, like three modules in the school because of absence. Because of absence, I was not there present. It got to a particular point, guys, and I won't lie to you guys, I was homeless. I was homeless. Then, by the grace of God, I met a guy from Holland. I stayed with him, met a couple of people. I stayed with them. It wasn't funny at that particular period, but when all these things were happening, nobody knew. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what's actually happening. Nobody knew. At some point it was so difficult for me to pay rent that I was homeless. Then I had to still go back to my professor. I told her, ma, please, I can't continue anymore. Can I leave the school? She told me that if I leave the school, one, all the fees I've paid are gone. Two, I've failed. And all the previous effort I've put in, all gone for waste. And again, coupled with the fact that my documentations then were incomplete. You see that kind of a thing. So you see it was more of a rough period that time. Then as God may have it, I met people who I shared my story with them, told them everything. These people, they accommodated me, they took me in as part of their family. They said, you know what? This is your school. We'll stand with you and make sure that you finish this school to the end. Guys, it was a huge miracle. These people, they stood with me. I finished my first semester. They took me to their house with their car. I lived with them for free, fed me, they clothed me, they paid my bills, guys. I stayed with them. I finished my first semester, finished my second semester. Then it got to the point where I started applying for internship. I applied for the internship. I applied up to 146 internships. Some people were saying I need to speak Portuguese because that is one of the criteria, or I need to be an European citizen, or I must be a native Portuguese speaker. But luckily, I was able to get an internship in one of the big hotels in center of Lisbon. There, I went for the interview. I passed, signed the internship contract. I was with them for 3 months. Being with them for these 3 months opened my eyes and gave me a lot of opportunities. I met with a lot of people, famous people, and the hotel team, they were so nice. I worked as a house host in the hotel and housekeeping supervisor in this particular hotel. So it was an amazing experience, With all that I've learned in school, I have to put it in practice in this hotel. So after the internship right now, which I just finished last month, and I'm here, guys, to tell you that it has been a wonderful experience. Despite the journey, despite it was more like a journey that is not easy, from not having where to stay, from people supporting me, going through the programs and everything. So for the courses I failed in school, I have to go and register for the exam, I have to rewrite the exam. I'm just kind of like sharing this story with you guys to let you guys know that I'm not painting any picture. I'm not trying to make you guys see the whole good aspect. There's also a bad aspect. This smile you are seeing today has been through pain, has been through suffering. has been through homelessness. But I'm still here to let you guys know that for somebody who is on this journey, somebody who wants to start this journey, trust me, you can do it. I've met a couple of people who have seen my videos physically here in Lisbon, even people that recently moved into Lisbon, and we met. I told them that, hey, welcome, you know, and they were like, man, thanks so much that everything is finally working out and they finally came here. I have been a source of motivation for them, and I'm actually happy that it happened. You know, I'm just doing all these things, making all these videos, documenting these things as more like as a reminder to my future self that, hey, at some point we are in this stage, you know. That's why I'm just making all these things. But if you're somebody who is seeing this video, trust me, and you're on this journey, do not be discouraged. Don't let anybody tell you it's not going to be easy, but trust me, you will do it. You will do it. You know, most people will be like, abroad is not easy. Of course, it's not easy if you don't have anybody there. It's not easy. I came here, I had nobody. It was just like more like 3 people that I know here. And they are doing their own jobs. You know, once you come here on your own, you're left to figure things out on your own. So I came here and I struggled and I got to where I am right now. So I'm over 1 year here now, and the connections, the networkings, the experience, the people, the friends, the family. Here it feels like home. Portugal is home. Portugal is home. Portugal is home. I'll keep saying it. Portugal is home. Because of the level of people and network I've actually gotten into right now, is home to me. You know, every Sunday you go to somebody's house, you have dinner, you get to hang out, you get to, hey, where are you? Let's meet up, you get to do things together, which makes you feel like everything's actually good. And for jobs, guys, man, jobs is a little thing, At first it was difficult to get a job, but right now, job is nothing. Trust me, job is nothing. Job is nothing. I have a job, guys. I will tell you guys, I have a job now, and which is a good thing. So, like I said, my internship opened a lot of opportunities for me, and not just the internship helped me to broaden my knowledge and open a wide door of opportunities, and those things are the benefits I'm actually enjoying right now. So that's it. So if you are looking forward to coming to the vocational school, still go for it. All I can say is get prepared. Make sure your documents are okay, legalize, you apply, put in your effort, and trust me, God Almighty, who is up there watching, knows what you're doing, and He'll do it for you. If you're coming for BSc or for MSc, still put in the effort. And I would definitely love to meet you guys, because I've met a lot of people here, and I was still looking forward to meeting more people here too. So guys, so that's my journey so far. That's my journey, guys, and that's it. So if you find this video helpful, you want it to be a motivation to people out there, give it a thumbs up so it to be pushed out to more viewers, and subscribe to the channel. Like I keep saying, we are one big family. I see you guys every day, appreciate you guys every day, see what you guys are doing for me, and I say may God continue to bless you all. And at the same time, below the video description, click join the Telegram community, ask questions. I'm there supporting people, all that I know about travel, my experiences, people I've discussed and met, and ask questions. I'll keep dropping this update for you guys time to time to be able to help yourselves. And luckily, I work with a team of people who are more like, let me say, people who are knowledgeable in this travel abroad thing, and me myself with my own little knowledge. So if you need help with travel abroad studies or any opportunities like that, you want us to help you handle it, or you want to talk with us, just send an email, right? You can send me an DM, then we can talk about this and see how to make it happen for you. All right, so that's it. See you guys. I appreciate you once more. So I'll still drop more updates. Like I said, I've been looking into Croatia recently, and I'll be getting some good insight from the country, and we'll still be dropping updates on that too, and also Estonia too, because these are countries I've been trying to look at easy ways and easy pathways for students to move there. So that will be upcoming videos for now. So that's it. See ya.